We're here at the Arizona Tourist News to formally announce the recall campaign to begin against Sheriff Clarence Dupnik. A couple of words I need to say. First off, I'm not here from Utah doing anything more than representing our members in Arizona and here in Pima County. This is not a decision that we made simply because of the remarks that Sheriff Dupnik made that were controversial. We came here at the invitation of our members. We came here because our members asked, what is it we can do to address the comments that were made by the sheriff? So after research and consultation within our organization, we decided to go ahead and proceed with a recall, which is both appropriate and justified under the circumstances. There is no political agenda here. Americans Against Immigration Amnesty is a nonpartisan organization. This has nothing to do with any part or portion of the sheriff's politics, past or present. It has to do specifically with the comments he made, stating as fact his opinions. And with that, I will be happy to take any questions.
Did what he said after the shootings is that the last straw, or is that really why you came here?
Prior to the shootings here in Tucson and that tragedy, I didn't even know anything about Sheriff Dupnik. I didn't actually even know anything who Sheriff Dupnik was. And until I started researching the comments, any additional comments that were made other than the ones I had seen, then I found out about some other positions that he had taken. But that was in no way and never came into any of our conversations when we were considering what we were going to do.
What specific problem do you have with what he said? A lot of people say he was just speaking the truth.
And I would take umbrage with that because the facts and the investigation have shown that what he said was not the truth. As a matter of fact, what he said wasn't even in the same zip code as the truth. And what we have a problem with is the Pima County Sheriff's Office has specific rules and regulations which prohibit members of that organization or that department from making comments of opinion to the press. And that's the words that are used in the Pima County Sheriff's Office regulations. Let alone the fact that he would make broad brush statements about Tucson, about Pima County being the mecca for racism and bigotry, which not only that has a national effect when it's on national TV. People that may want a vacation here in Tucson may give that a second thought when they hear that kind of language or that kind of talk.
So you hear this and you thought to yourself, I've got to get straight to Tucson and do something about this.
Well, like I said, once we received the emails and we received phone calls from our members, then I decided that, and like I said, after we consulted within the organization, I decided that yes, we're gonna go forward with this. I contacted the elections department. We got all the appropriate paperwork filed. We got the go-ahead on Monday, this last week, and we proceeded on Tuesday to start emailing out petitions to everyone that had volunteered. We have about 200 volunteers. We have 3 businesses that have petitions at their business that people can go and sign, and the process went forward from there.
What are those locations?
One of the locations is here at the Arizona Tourist News. The other one is at the Black Weapons Armory. And
Dan, I have a question for you. When your members from Americans Against Immigration Amnesty call you, are you saying that members of your organization from Arizona who did not appear to have a voice simply reached out to you as a voice?
That's exactly right. Our membership base in Arizona is approximately 4,000 members. I don't have it broken down, quantified as to what's here in Pima County, but we have a significant presence here in Pima County as well.
So when people are saying, you're in Utah, this doesn't affect you, is that?
And my response to that is, La Raza is not headquartered in Tucson either. However, they do business here in Tucson. The SEIU is not headquartered in Tucson either, but yet they do business here in Tucson. We're no different. We're a 527 political organization. We are a national organization. We have members in 47 states. And so I'm really not doing anything different than what they're doing.
You've got 90,000 signatures together in 120 days. What's your plan?
Well, our plan right now is we have volunteers. We're coordinating with those volunteers. And so our plan is we're going to start gathering signatures. We're inviting everyone who wants to get on board with that, who wants to help us as far as volunteering to gather signatures. Businesses that are putting the petitions at their place of business for their customers to sign if they wish.
Dan, question. What would you say to the people who feel that if they participate in the petition signing and they get really close and, my goodness, it's 120 days and you've only got 50,000 signatures. What good did you do?
Well, we're not. That's not even a consideration right now. We're very much planning on making this happen.
If this recall effort works, I mean, taxpayers are going to have to foot the bill on special election. Is that a concern at all?
It is not a concern, just as any other thing that happens within the government. The economics of how it happens or why it happens doesn't factor into it. Just like the economics doesn't factor into the federal government going and suing Arizona, that's also taxpayer funds. It is just part of, in the wisdom of the legislature who put the recall statute in place. That's what it's there for, and it's for Tucsonians, Arizonans, Pima County residents to address an official who they don't believe can any longer discharge his office.